Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. My name is Dave Mead. I'm your host from Fall River Media, and today I want to talk about the the crime that's going on here in the city. Also, want to talk about the contract about with the Fall River Fire Department. So, and wondering if the Fall River Fire Department is going to get their contract or not, and possible get a new ladder, a new ladder, and and because I've been hearing, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been hearing a lot of cuts going to happen between the Fall River Fire Department and our public safety. So I don't know if this is happening, if this is going to happen or not. But this is what the rumor has been going around. So it's been going around for several days. So I'm just wondering if it's true or not. Well, I hope it's not true. Okay, so if there's going to be cuts between the Fall River Fire Department and the Fall River Police Department, so I my opinion, I hope it's not true, because if it is true, then this city's in a lot of trouble. Okay, for what resources that we have here, between the fire department and the Fall River Police Department as well. Now, I want to actually talk about the Veterans Parade. I never got a chance to talk about that because I've been busy throughout the whole week. I've been actually working and trying to do other things too as well. So I want to talk about the Veterans Parade. And looking at that Veterans Parade that happened this year, actually that Veteran Parade was a disaster. Okay, and I don't know if Mayor Paul Coogan made a mockery out of that. So I'm hearing that that he's also mad too about it. So I don't know, but I'm hearing different things. So I want to really hear from somebody that is really understands and sees out what's going on. But I know that the parade, it was a disaster. It was disgusting, and it was a mockery out of our veterans. Okay, well, cars are just flying by up the hill. The band just on the street. I saw the whole video. It was a disaster. Okay, and bringing DCM equipment. Okay, bringing DCM. You know what? You people don't want to hear it, but you're gonna hear it whether you like it or not. So bringing DCM equipment in and showing off. What is that? You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm kind of like really on Fall River Media News on Facebook. I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Twitter X, and I'm also on Fall River Fall River Speaks Out. So I want to actually know why. You know what I'm saying? Why it was our parade, okay? Our Veterans Parade was a mockery, okay? It was disgusting. There should have been bands playing during that parade, okay? Not standing on a side street, okay? I know I know Mayor Paul Coogan's cronies. Okay, I know they're cronies. Okay, I know the ones that voted in Mayor Paul Coogan. I know the ones that supported him. So I mean, all your cronies. You know what I'm saying? With supported the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Well, you get what you pay for. Okay, you get what the taxpayers are paying for, like myself. So, but you got to understand this. Okay. Let me see here. Breaking news. Okay, Michigan. Let me see. Yeah, I'll get that later. So, anyways, you know, you guys know for sure. Okay. Yes, I preferred it Sam Sutter because you want to know why? Because I think Sam Sutter now there is more homeless people out there. Okay. There's more homeless people out there that you never heard of. Okay, in that area. So, but anyways, I mean, that we are gonna get cuts. Okay, in the fire department. We're gonna get cuts in the police department. It's gonna be a disaster under the Coogan administration. Okay, you people know this. Okay, and it's kind of and how difficult it is. Okay, it's going to happen. Uh, it's going to happen, and it's it is. It's going to happen. Okay, and as a independent media. Okay, I'm going to tell you firsthand that Coogan is going to cut police and cut fire. Okay, and this whole city is going to be a disaster. Okay, so but with that being said, and we all know that purple bags are going to come back. Okay, and you guys are going to wish that you never voted for them too. So, but like I said. I preferred it Sam Sutter because I thought, maybe having Sam Sutter back in office, things would change. Okay, we would have affordable housing in place. Okay, and things won't be as expensive as they are now. Okay, so and that sort of thing. But like I said, I mean. Now we still have crime in the city, and I do go out there, and protect my city, okay, and protect the people in our city. Unlikely that Coogan don't do it, okay, do that. So unlikely I do, okay. So it's unlikely I go out there and protect the citizens out there because. Coogan, somebody's got to do it, okay? But Mayor Paul Coogan's not going to do it. So, all right. So I'm glad I got that out of the way, okay? But you know what else I wanted to get out of the way, okay? This is what I want to get out of the way, okay? And I know, okay, there is crime out there because I see it. I'm out there every day. And, when being out there, okay, scares the hell out of me, okay? Being out there and, and seeing all these things, okay, happening in the street, shootings, murders, okay? I mean, you can avoid all these things if you can avoid it, but I'm going to tell you something. You can't avoid it. You can avoid all these things whenever you want, okay? It's your right to avoid it. You can avoid it. But let me tell you something, okay? When you're out there, okay, I know most of people have cars, okay? I know that. And something, but I take a bus, okay? So I take a bus. My wife takes a bus. My son takes a bus. Okay, so so we're the people, okay, in this community, we have to look out for each other. Okay, so and if you don't like to be part of the solution, then you are part of the problem. Okay, so most of you, because I know most of everybody wants to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So, if you want to be part of the solution, then you guys got to go out there and try to find ways to serve the public and help the public. Okay? I mean, that's what I do. So, I mean, now I got that out of the way. So now with that being said, I have totally more I'm going to be talking about. So crime in the city is high. Okay? It is. Okay? Between the shootings and the murders and abduction and kidnapping and and all this other stuff going on here in the city. So, guys hanging out in the park, you know what I'm saying, watching little girls, okay, in the park, okay, and that's those sort of things, okay. People jumping the border, people coming over, okay, okay. We have criminals coming over the border, okay, going after little children, okay, in the parks, okay. People are not even safe in the parks anymore, okay. People are not, okay. That's another thing. People are not safe in the parks anymore, all right. Even children are not safe in the parks because of our administration that we have, okay. That because of our administration, okay. And you know something? And with that being said, okay, shit happened to that little girl, okay? All right? Stuff happened to that little girl in the park, okay? And the people that are on Facebook, okay, and and calling people racist and everything else, okay? And it's not right. Okay, something happened to that little girl in the park. Okay,
unknown caller.
So something happened to that little girl in the park. Okay, and you know what? That guy needs to take responsibility of his actions. Okay, he does. Okay, so I mean, you can't you can't avoid these things. Okay, the police department cannot avoid these things. Okay, just because the guy was black, so you stood there and called the mother racist. Okay, you stood there and called her a racist. Okay, right? You know something, and it's not right. Okay, and yes, I am calling you out on this. Okay. That little girl in the park, okay, that 4-year-old or 2-year-old little girl in the park, okay, was playing in the park and their mother was right there, okay, disgusting, okay, disgusting, all right, and the police didn't even do nothing about it, okay, and all I hear on Facebook calling this mother out, saying that she's racist, and she's not. She was only protecting her little girl in the park. Okay, so I am so disgusted. Okay, and that little girl, that little 4-year-old that was in the park. Okay, she was playing on the monkey bars. Okay, all right. So, now, what happens if that was your kid in the park? What would you do? Okay? What happens if that was your kid? What would you do? So, I'm just trying to help the mother find some answers, okay, to the situation, okay? Just because the black guy didn't speak English? Are you serious? Oh, so you turn around and call the mother racist. Okay? You know, let me tell you something. You know, you people are disgusting. Okay? You're totally disgusting. Okay? And instead of helping the mother out. There was a witness in the park. Okay? There was a witness in the park. Okay? Because the guy didn't speak English because he was black? Really? Oh. So excuse me. So my question is, what in the world would you do if you were in the park and you were in that situation? Okay? You'd want the guy arrested, right? Okay. So that woman was actually protecting her daughter. Okay? Protecting her child. Okay? Nobody, okay, not even a stranger, should be touching anybody's child. Okay? Anyone. Disgusting. Okay? You know, let me tell you something. If that was my daughter, believe me, that guy would be in jail right now. Okay? That guy would be in jail. I don't care if he's black. I don't give a shit what color he is. Okay? You don't put your hands on anybody's daughter. Okay? You don't. Okay? You know, pretty much being said there. So, no, I got that out of the way. So, like I said, nobody's safe in the park. Nobody's safe out in the street. You got crime out in the street. Okay? Okay? And you just actually overlook all these things that are going on before you in the street. Wow. Awesome. Pretty much say, I don't want nothing to do with it. So this is not only Fall River Media. This is a show that I talk about things that happen in the city. Okay? And that happened in parks. Okay? But apparently, apparently the vibe and stuff that I get back, okay, your people don't care about what goes on. So you overlook all these things, okay. So is Mayor Paul Coogan overlooks all these things, okay, all these important things that go on here in the city. Wow, I mean, it's obvious. You look at and worry about market rate housing. So he says he worries about children. So he says. That there, it's probably hard to believe. So, when that shit happened in the park with that little girl, what the black guy did to her, why didn't the mayor step in and said, hey, what just happened here? Why didn't the mayor step in if he was so concerned? Obviously not. You're not so concerned. Now, this poor girl, this poor mother is going through a lot of trauma, okay? Because the police don't want to help her. The district attorney don't want to help her. Really? Well, you know something? Well, I'm helping her. Okay? So, I mean, it's wrong. It is. It's terribly wrong. Okay? That little girl is going through a lot of trauma. She's going to need therapy. Okay? And you people are disgusting and disgrace. Okay? Disgrace. Calling the mother out, calling her racist. You are all disgrace. Okay? And now I'm calling yous out. and see how you like it. Okay? You all disgrace and disgust me. Okay? It's unbelievable. Okay? Oh, she's racist. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. When she was protecting her daughter. That 4-year-old girl is going through trauma. 4 years old. Oh, he was only lifting her. You don't go next to nobody's child. Nobody. If you don't know the kid, you don't go and do anything without parents' permission. Okay, that was disgusting. Okay? Unbearable with that. Okay? You know, since these borders, everything open, criminals coming across, kids being abducted and everything else, wow. So, you avoid all the crime that's going on here in the city and go about your lives. That takes a lot of guts to do that. But with us it shows that you don't worry about your own kid. Okay, in the park. When you're at the park. Okay? You don't worry about your own. So that's what tells me. Okay? Okay? Trying to be productive in the community. And you throw her under the bus. Really? Wow. You people are some kind of a hero. You know, you're disgusting. Okay? You people are not, I believe that some of you are part of the problem. Okay? Just like, WSAR, they're part of the problem too. Okay? That's why I don't even call there anymore. Okay? Because they're part of the problem too as well. You know, all I thought, they're biased. Okay? They're biased against people like Sam Sutter. They're biased against people that vote for Sam Sutter. You're biased. Okay? You know, I trust my Fall River Media News, service, because you want to know why? Because the truth, it goes out there. I talk about everything that goes on in this city of Fall River. Okay? I expose everybody. Okay? Everybody. Fake news, I expose them too, as well. Wow, your people are just so unpredictable. Okay? When it comes down, when shit happens, okay? You run. And then, let's blame the mother. Let's blame the mother for what happened to her daughter. Let's say that she's racist. Because the guy was black. Okay? Such a bunch of sick puppies. Okay? All of yous are. But I'm getting off of this. And right here. And I'm going to message. Okay? You guys are unpredictable. Okay? For what, I just said. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you don't understand. Okay? You know, that poor mother, okay, is going through freaking hell. Okay? So, the mother's going through hell. Okay? You know, and I hate to say it. Okay? You guys don't understand, okay, that that little child is going through hell. You know, and no, I mean it's. Uh, yeah, so you guys, I'm telling you, okay, it's sad, okay, for what happened to that little girl in Kennedy Park when she was on the monkey bars, and the mother and that little girl right now is going through a lot, okay. Yes, she is. Now, what happens if it was your kid? Okay, what happens? What would happen? I mean, I like to hear it. Yeah. Oh, apparently you probably wouldn't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I don't know, man. It's pretty sad. Okay, that you make fun of a mother, a single mom. Okay, okay, a single mom that has a 4 year old baby. A 4 year old was playing in the park, and you had the nerve to call her racist. Wow. What's the matter? I'm kind of like really calling you guys out on this. I'm I'm looking for a response. I'm looking for a response. I love responses. I mean, you can leave me a message. It's not hard to give me a response. Okay? And you know that guy had a record of it before? That black guy that literally, when the mother was trying to pry her hands off of him, off of her. Oh, well, pry his hands off of her daughter. Wow. That guy had a record of it. Okay? That guy had a record of it. Okay? It wasn't his first time. That guy had a record of it. Wow. Understand. Okay? We're talking about a 4 year old child here. Okay? We're talking about somebody's child. Okay? And the mother is devastated because that shit happened. So, well, but, just think, man. I want to hear a response. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear a response of it. Okay? I want to hear a response from a parent. Wow. Well, it says much about, all he is, because even off the live stream, I'm going to be checking my response. I want to hear a response. Okay? What if it was your child? Okay? How would you feel? Some black guy coming up to your child and doing that to her. Or him. Wow. No response. So, that goes to show you what kind of a parent you are. That you don't care about anybody but yourself. That is super, man. Wow. But like I said, okay, karma will get you one way or the other. So, just think about it. But anyways, I'm going to get off that subject, and I'm going to go on to another subject. Wow. Well, with that being said, kind of sad when you're a parent and you're in a park, Kennedy Park, minding your own business, and a black guy comes up, puts his hands where they don't belong on your child, and you go over there and you go to pry his hands off, and he won't let you. Wow. So, wow. And the mayor did not say anything about this at all when this guy got arrested. The police did not say anything about this at all when he got arrested. The district attorney did not say anything at all when he got arrested. Wow. No charges being brought against this guy at all. Wow. Tell me how disgusting that is. Wow. You know, that disturbs me. Because loving this community so much, knowing that there's a guy out there, okay, that wasn't brought up on charges of doing this to this little girl. Wow. Pathetic. I'm just letting you know. Community freedom of speech. So I'm just letting you know. What I mean, the guy hasn't even been charged with it. Wow. So I'm looking at maybe that guy's probably never going to be charged with it. So that guy has a record of it. That black guy has a record of it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on my forward media page and I'm going to show you who to do this. Okay? Let me see. I'm live right now, so I'm going to go on the forward media page and I'm going to show you exactly who to do this. This is the guy I'm talking about.
This man, I was looking at my phone, and this man had his hands all over my child. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. And he had his hands on my child. My child. And he lied and said he had a child at the park, and he doesn't.
I'm going to play it again.
Hold on. This man, I was looking at my phone, and this man had his hand all over my child. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. And he had his hands on my child. My child. And he lied and said he had a child at the park, and he doesn't.
Well, there's a video of it right there. Okay? That guy, she don't even know who that guy is. Okay? That guy had his hands all over her child. So why ain't he arrested?
Afternoon, sir.
So I don't know why.
Group and his defense attorneys.
I don't know why he's not arrested. So I have no clue why he's not. Okay? Good evening, everybody. So I don't know why that this guy is not arrested. So there he is right here. It's this guy right here. This is the guy, okay, that had his hands all over that little girl. So why why he ain't being brought to justice? Why? Is there some kind of a cover up because he's black and everybody's saying that she's racist? This guy needs to be questioned again by police. Okay? This guy needs to be questioned again. They have to look it up because little you know. Okay? This man has a record of it from before. And the public is outraged. And so am I. Why is this guy walking around? Why is he walking around? Why does he still live here in the United States? Why ain't he deported back to where he came from? Why? Do you want people like this? Okay? Roaming around your parks, touching your children? He's a creep. This is the guy I'm talking about. Wow. Yeah, well, I did put him on blast on social media. The police need to talk to him again. They need to check him out again. Wow. That's the guy right there. The police need to question him again. They need to check him out again. He has a record from doing the same thing that he did beforehand. Piece of crap. Wow. Wow. So he needs to be rearrested and he needs to be questioned again about his crime. Let's see here. Okay.
This man, I was looking at my phone, and this man had his hands all over my child. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. And he had his hands on my child. My child. And he lied and said he had a child at the park, and he doesn't.
So this man lied and said that he had a child at the park and lied about it. Wow. No, I mean, it's scary. Scary shit. So why did he run away? So if he didn't do nothing wrong, why did he run away? That's a question the police are gonna ask him again. They gotta pick him up again, and they gotta ask him, and the detectives gotta ask him, well, we need to ask you more questions because there is more evidence out there saying that, that you did. You know what I'm saying? And you probably have a record of it. Okay? They should have checked and see if he had a record of it beforehand. But no, they failed to do so. Okay? They failed to do so. Okay?
Hold on. This man, I was looking at my phone, and this man had his hands all over my child. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is.
This man lied and said he had a child at the park. Okay? And he doesn't. So, why is this man, okay? So, why is this man running away if he didn't do nothing? Okay? Why is he running away? So, this man needs to be rearrested, okay? Picked up by police and questioned, because now, thinking about it, this guy has a record from the same thing what he did before. Okay? He has a record of it.
Hold on.
Disgusting. Yeah. This is gonna be all over the internet.
This man.
Okay?
This man.
This is gonna be all over Fall River Media, YouTube, and Twitter.
All over my child. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. And he had his hands on my child. My child. And he lied and said he had a child at the park. And he doesn't.
Running away. Running away. Wow.
Afternoon, sir.
So,
Hey, the reason-
that is disgusting. Okay? That is so disgusting when somebody does that to somebody else's child. That is the disgusting thing. So, I mean, it is. Okay? I can't imagine the trauma, okay, that little girl is going through right now. Can't imagine the trauma that mother is also going through, okay? Because of all this nonsense, slamming her all over Facebook, okay? All this nonsense. All right? Wow. Calling the mother racist. Oh, she's only doing it because she's black. She ain't doing it because the guy was black. She's doing it to stick by her daughter, 4 years old. Disgusting. Public is still outraged over that. Okay? A 4-year-old little girl playing on the monkey bars. Goes over there, puts his hands all over her. The guy's the disgusting piece of crap. That's what he is. He belongs in jail. And I think he should stay there. Crime all over. That, I mean, it's disgusting. But it is what it is. But, nobody, okay, should put their hands on a child. Nobody. Yeah. Not at all. I feel bad for that little girl. That little girl is facing trauma. Mother's facing a lot of trauma. That kid is going to need a lot of counseling when she gets older. Okay? And nobody lifted a hand and did anything about it. Probably maybe a witness. Because the guy did not speak English. They could have brought in an interpreter to find out what happened that day in that park, Candy Park, on the monkey bars. Wow. Wow. That is a awful thing. Okay? Wow. My heart goes out to that little girl. That 4-year-old little girl. It does. My heart goes out to that poor little girl It does. My heart goes out to her. My heart also goes out to actually to the mother too, because that's her little girl. I pray that they question him again. I do. I pray that the police picks him up again and questions him again. Yes, I just don't have any words for that. The police, of all people, supposed to be protecting children, protecting people. Okay? Of all people. Okay? The district attorney of all people. Okay? I mean, you know, we're talking about a 4-year-old little child. 4. That's what we're talking about. The community, the people, we're just outraged that this happened. Protect your children. Don't let guys like him near your children. Stay close to them when you're in the park. Some advice is better than no advice. Stay close to your child. Children are the eye of the apple. Are the eye of the eye of the apple. Okay? Children are precious in this world. Okay? Children, when we have kids, our children join the Marines, our children join the Army, our children join the Coast Guard, whatever they want. Doctors, nurses, pediatricians. Okay? We depend on children. We depend on them when they grow up. Fix computers. Be a media. Report things. We depend on them. Kids remember this. Our children are important. Very important. You know? And I know she's listening to this. I'm not going to mention her name, but I know she's listening to this. Children are important. But I'm going to say a couple of prayers for that little girl. You know, because that little girl did not deserve to have that happen to her like that. Innocent little girl, 4 years old. Wow. But I'm going to say a couple of prayers for her because, and hope that, that this guy gets rearrested and they question him again. So, dear Heavenly Father, we are going so far. We are difficult times that we are living in right now. Lord, I want to pray that this little girl, pray for this little girl, that you would, look over her, heal her pain that she has that she went through. Heal her pain, and heal the mom's pain too. Lord, I don't know what you have planned for us. I don't. Only you do. You may have planned. I don't know what you have plans for anybody. But all I want is for you to know is that please protect that little girl. Take her pain away. Take mom's pain away. Because it's sad. We're living in difficult times. Lord, I don't know how you're gonna, what punishment that this guy deserves, but if he doesn't get, if this woman don't get justice for what happened to her daughter, Lord, I definitely know that you will judge him in your courts. You will punish him in your way. Because in society, what happens that people don't understand when they criticize a young mother with a young child, each 4. Heal them both, and hoping that we get we get justice for this guy. And and I also want to say is that the people that criticized her, well, these are the people that don't care about nobody but themselves. That's what it is. I'm a parent. I don't have any young children. I have grandchildren that I mostly worry about. When mom brings them to the park, I worry about them. And with guys like that running around the park, running around the streets, loose in the community, they should be picked up. And he should be questioned again. But Lord, I know that it's going to happen on your time. Not on mine, not on hers, not on anybody, on your time. But if she doesn't regain justice, I hope you would get, she would get justice when he's up there with you. Because, I mean, I believe in, you know, justice. I believe in that. But guys like him probably going to get away with it. Okay? I want him to feel the pain, okay? Like that little girl did. I want him to feel the same pain as that little girl went through. Lord, please. I want him to feel that same pain. But in a different way. Let justice prevail in your courts, because the police and the district attorney are not going to do anything about it. Because you want to know why? They're afraid that they may be called racist. They're afraid to lock this guy up again. Please protect your daughter, protect your grandkids, because that guy is still out there. And I did play that video, and I did show you that guy, but what he did to that kid, that little girl. But this is something that is to waste my time on, because that little girl needs a lot of prayers. Okay? That little girl, my heart breaks, because we got a creep out there in the parks that's probably going to get away with it, because the law is so corrupt system. The district attorney is so corrupt, and it makes me sick, and it's disgusting. Okay, it is. It's horrible that they didn't do nothing for this little child, 4 years old. Well, you know, but he will get his day. And under God's time, his time is going to be very limited with him. Because if justice doesn't prevail by the courts, God's going to, the Lord will prevail with it. The Lord will the Lord will prevail with it. So I'm going to jump on something else, because this is a little bit, getting angry. So I'm gonna read something else. I'm gonna go on something else. Wow. So I hope that little girl gets counseling when she gets older. It's unfortunate Devastated. And this guy's got a record of it too. Wow. The cops didn't even look at that. Oh, they just questioned him, let him go. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. Wow. Cops are dirtbags too. Some of them anyway. It's not like it used to be. District Attorney's Office. Oh, well, I mean, look what happened to my sister. So that tells you that the district attorney, the DA's office is corrupt too as well. So that tells you something right there. So look what happened to my sister. My sister was raped and murdered here in the city of Fall River. Was held 24 hours inside the house. So doesn't that ring a bell? Doesn't that actually tell you something? That this shit happened to my sister? Huh? And my sister would have been alive today? Wow. Ain't that a coincidence, huh? That's a coincidence too, right? When the police goes to her house. Okay? When the police went to her house, only dust, didn't look for evidence, didn't look for nothing, called it a drug deal, went bad. No. My sister was held 24 hours in the house before she escaped from the house where the fruit stand is. Okay? That rooming house right over there. Right in back of Stop and Shop in Rodman Street. Okay? So, I mean, then ain't that a coincidence? District attorney didn't do nothing. The police didn't do nothing after the fact on that. So now, with this happening to this little girl, now the police failed to arrest this guy, okay, and lock this guy up. Wow. Whew. Terrible. Goes to show you that there's no justice for anybody. Not even for a little girl that cannot defend herself. A mother is begging the police and the district attorney to press charges on that dude. That guy. Wow. So I just want to let you know. So you people got a lot to think about what is going on in your community. Don't hide from anything. Don't hide from anything. Speak out. Speak your mind. Go on every radio show. TV, whatever you can get. So your voice is heard. If you have a little girl, a little child, and she can't speak for herself, you be her voice and speak for her. Thank you. So now I'm going to switch my thing here. Colds are going around. Horrible. Let's see what's on here. Let's see what we got today. Bus terminal, same thing. Oh, yes. Government shutdown November deadline. What would happen to your Social Security payments and more? Probably nothing. Not going to affect anybody's Social Security checks. Goodbye snow in Massachusetts in winter, and climate reports offering dry predictions. The Odd Couple. Oh, I remember that. The Odd Couple. It's awesome. The Odd Couple and Morissette Herron put together, and boxing cards in Fall River. Nice. Here is the average of Social Security payments in 62, 66, and 70. How much does your own check stack up? Wow. Cashing updates of fourth stimulus checks in 2023. It's time for $5,000 payments for $1.8 million funds set out. Wow. Credit cards information, theft, and market basket. Wow, big top story here. Credit card information, theft, market basket. Walmart, New Hampshire under investigation for all this. Mass Medicare flex spending cards and see if you are available. Israel killed Hamas commander who held 1,000 Gaza hostage in a hospital. Wow. Why is the TA restaurant should be your next dining? Well, because the TA restaurant is a great place to go. It's actually a Portuguese place. A jobs and the key works authorization clinics and marijuana living in Mass. Shelter sets to open Monday. Yeah, it's in Boston, not Fall River. Well, again, we still have a homeless crisis in the city of Fall River that Mayor Paul Coogan will not address. He will not address the homeless in Fall River because Mayor Paul Coogan, the Coogan administration does not care about anything but whatever his pockets can handle. So that is Mayor Paul Coogan. City councilors are his go-to mouthpiece. Some of them. I will not name any names because it wouldn't be relevant. So I will not name any names. So it's kind of fishy how all these old city councilors got back in office. So it's kind of funny how that happened. When people say they want change and they vote the same people back in again. So, when you vote the same people back in again, how again? And I always said this: are you expecting different results? No, you're not. Okay, you're not. Don't expect different results because you're gonna get the same results over and over and over again. So, I don't know why. I think you people like the same city councils. I think you like it. I think you like to live in hell, if that's what you want to call it. So, basically. Reports of Harry in Mass thought that parole ruled to do more harm than good. Well, let me tell you something about parole boards. Okay, parole boards do more harm than they do good. Because if you got a murderer in jail, okay, there is a chance that he might come out and kill again. Okay, if you got a serial killer in jail and he's paroled, guess what? There is a chance that he might come out and do it again. Okay? Okay. So, if you've got any type, I mean, I'm not going to go through all that shit. So, rent control ballots question crumbled due to lack of signatures. Wow. Rent control crumbled due to lack of signatures. What's wrong with these people? Donald Trump will be the next U.S. president if he wins, the Republican nominee polls suggest. So Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States if he wins the Republican nominee, and I hope he does. Minutes from Harvard Pro. Palestinian protesters clashing on the streets as leftists targeting Elbit system. Wow. You know, the Palestinians, Israel, okay? Israel is a strong force. So, let's put it that way. Well, and you cannot blame the Speaker of the House. Two-step funding proposal shut down right there. Government shutdown. But don't worry, people. You will not lose your SSI checks. You will not lose your government money. The only problem is you probably might lose your food stamps. So it's it's going to be a two-step closer of what's going on. So, well, we don't want it to happen, but the shutdown is going to happen in the city and all over the place. But don't worry, you will not lose your SSI check, and you will not lose your welfare check. Okay, you won't. The only problem is you might end up losing. They might be okay. Well, we can't give out food stamps, so you might lose that. So that's how government shutdown works. UMass Dartmouth leadership has lost all credibility at UMass Dartmouth. So they lost all kinds of credibility. Wow, unbelievable. The U.S. House is to vote on a GOP plan to avert the shutdown. What Mass lawmakers are saying. So this is what the Mass lawmakers are saying. Okay, the Republicans control the House, the U.S. House, to expect to vote Tuesday, which is tomorrow, which is today. Let's see, on the plan to other by the House Speaker Mike Johnson, RLA, aimed to averting a government shutdown. The federal government will run out of money by 12:01 a.m. on Saturday if the chambers fail to act accordingly. Published reports by NBC News reporter Tuesday that Johnson plans which would extend plans to switch will extend the funding for government agencies into early 2024 as the backing of some House Democrats because it's maintaining current spendings and does not make the deep cut. Cited by the ultra-conservatives House Freedom Cause. Wow, that's interesting. If the House approves the plan, which requires a 2/3 of the vote, it must also approved by the U.S. Senate before it can go to the President Joe Biden for his signature. Here is what the members of Massachusetts, all Democrats, U.S. House delegations were saying about the bill ahead of the vote. We are 3 days away from the Republican shutdown today. Agenda on the House floor. Education funding bill would cost 224K. Teachers of their jobs included 3,600 teachers serving low-income students in mass. We should be investing in our children, not leaving them behind. Well, yes, we're supposed to be investing in our children, okay? Not leaving them behind. No, really, it's right. So, Representative Jim Govern, if House Republicans shut down the government, that means uncertainty for the Americans' working families, a long wait at the airport, federal workers on full length, and service members forced to work without pay. Well, see, this is what government shutdown means. Servicemen will be forced to work without pay, which is not fair to our veterans. Okay, it's not. Teachers shouldn't be working for free either, because we have to invest in our children. We do, and that's something. So, government shutdown loan of Congress is facing tight deadlines. Well, they're facing tight deadlines. So, I mean, I don't know, but we hope Mike can do something about it, and not, we're hoping, that he could, turn that around, so that way we won't have a shutdown. But Mike believes that if we have a shutdown, then why should the Democrats get paid? Okay? Why should they earn a paycheck? Okay? But it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? So why should they earn a paycheck if you have a government shutdown? If the servicemen are not going to have a paycheck, why should the government have a paycheck? Okay? But again, we still have to invest in our kids. Okay? Okay? Because the children really need the funding too, as well. Most likely. So, I mean, I wish, so that's how that, should be going. But I'm going on Truth Social right now because there might be something interesting I want to see on Truth Social. Name things that were better under the Trump than Biden. Well, I could name a lot of things that was good under the Trump administration. Gas prices. Jobs. He got us out of wars. Wow. Most, if I could say, by Joe Biden. Joe is supposed to be the American hero, not. But President Trump is the American hero. Because you want to know why? Because he is the one that is fighting for us. Okay? He's standing in their way. Okay? So they don't get to us. And I want to thank President Trump for that. So, sir, I like to thank you for that. Because, you know something? You are the king. Okay? You fight for us. You're a hero. And guess what? You're my hero. Okay? And I love to meet you in person. so I can give you a hug, or a handshake, or a fist bump. One of the two. Because you are my hero. You stood up for us. You were standing in their way so they don't get to us. And you were standing up to our values. And thank you. So and again, I really like to, I honestly, I really like to give you a hug, man, or a bump, or fist bump, or a handshake or something. My brother. Stand up to our Christian values. You stood up to the Bible, and you made it clear. You stood up to that Bible, and you made it clear. Thank you, Mr. President. Human Events by Daily with Jack Poss, episode of 604 Wood. The World shows Human Events Daily with Jack. Episodes of 604 World in Fire from the DC to Madrid on November 14th, 2003. Nikki Haley, social media user, should be verified by their names to the second thing. Is every person on social media should be verified by their name? That's the first of all. It's a national security threat. Wow. Wow, somebody's listening. Enough is enough. Tens of millions of dollars of China government funds follow to at least 9 members of the Biden family when Joe Biden was vice president go and signing judicial watch petitions demanding an impeachment inquiry. This is by Donald Trump Jr. Do you support the impeachment inquiry into the Biden family? Yes, I do. I do support that because you want to know why? Because we all know what's going on in the White House. We all do. Donald Trump torn to Joe Biden in 2024 electoral college match up by DeSantis will get blown out as bad as a McCain national surgery. Wow. So, you think DeSantis wants to debate Donald Trump? That would be a real disaster because you want to know why? Because Donald Trump will beat DeSantis. And the reason why they're trying to get Trump out of the way, because they know that DeSantis cannot beat Joe Biden in the debate. So, in my opinion, I think DeSantis should drop out, go right back to Florida, and take care of the people in Florida. Because I will not vote for DeSantis. Donald Trump, yeah, okay. I already wrote that. Let me see this. A lot of things in Portuguese here. Geesh news grew overnight by Biden XI meeting Robin in the Sen and the arm of assailant stole more than 18 worth of equipment as well as footage. Wow. Well, I mean, look what he did to. Look what he did. He left thousands of American people in Afghanistan, and pulled out our troops, left our equipment there. The Taliban's got it. They don't even know how to use the freaking drones. That's how stupid and dumb they are. Oh my God. And they call our president a traitor. So when they call Donald Trump a traitor, Donald Trump is not a traitor. Donald Trump is Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is going to win the presidency of the presidency of the United States. He's going to win the nomination for sure, guaranteed. And in just 2 years, Trump was able to overturn all the failures of Obama's in 8 years, and he can do it again. Yes. Okay. Donald Trump fixed everything that Obama messed up. Okay. Fixed everything that Obama messed up. President Donald Trump, he's not an anti-globalist. He's not. Matter of fact, let me tell you something, okay, about this. Trump does not follow the rules because you want to know why? Because he's not a career politician. People, you have to understand that, okay? He's not a career politician like Obama. He's not a career politician like Biden. Well, Biden, the crime family. Welcome. Cocaine in the White House. Gotta love it. Wow. Secret Service reported that. Gavin Newsom went to visit the Xi Japan, and now Xi Japaning is on his way to China foreign, whatever the hell that said. Trump's autism has become an epidemic over the last 25 years. You taking this beautiful baby and then pump him like a horse. I've seen babies get sick from vaccines and they become autistic. Yeah, well, I'm starting to believe that. I don't know. I would have to actually look that up because I don't know if children can get become autistic from taking vaccines. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any proof on that. So I don't know. When I find proof, maybe I'll as soon as I find it and do my research, I'll talk about it. What day is this worthless backstabbing hate their voters doing nothing? Republican Party of cowards are going to fold the Democrats over the government shutdown this week. I don't know. People just talking out of their nose. It may not be a government shutdown. Who knows? Mike Johnson may save the day. I hope he does. Because he's a great speaker. And I like the guy. Okay. FBI targets agents over conservatives' political reviews of the whistleblower. Woo, woo, woo! Whistleblower. My God. Damn! FBI targets agents over conservative political reviews by the FBI says it does not target or take adverse action against employees for exercising their First Amendment right for their political reviews. Okay. Sounds like fun. Let me tell you. Again, this is a conservative show. It's conservative. I listen to everybody's opinion. Know why? Because I just love people's opinions. So that's why I listen to people's opinions. Some people got different reviews. Some people don't have different reviews. I'm saying not everybody is going to have the same reviews. So that's why my show is a conservative show. And let me tell you something. I don't allow bashing people on my show. Okay? I don't allow hatred on my show. Because once I hear you say that you hate, you're blocked. You don't come on my show, I will ban you from my show. So, that is my policy. If I hear that, oh, I hate this person. Oh, you know what? Oh, I hate this president. I'm going to ban you from my show. You're going to be banned. And you will not come on my show again. And that's my policy. You don't like my policy? Oh, well. Life goes on. So, let's move forward. Firefighters attacked by mob after responding to a deadly car crash we got hostile scene. Wow, imagine that. Breaking news: World Championship Ukraine fishermen quiet teams defeated to Italy refused to return to Ukraine with his family to avoid craft. Wow. People are sending me hundreds of pictures from tour stocks. I am going to post some throughout the day, but everyone I meet has all so nice. Wow, okay. That's great. The Marvel movie tanking at box office, media blames. Oh boy. And my dog went nuts. When I got home, they haven't seen me for almost a week. There are feelings in the world like this. Unconstitutional love of a good dog. Imagine that. Remember when Mike Pence quit the presidential race and nobody gave AF, then he was immediately forgotten about because nobody likes him. Well, nobody likes Mike Pence because Mike Pence turned against Donald Trump. Threw him under the bus, threw him over the bus, threw him under the table, and everything. Wow. So, how can you like somebody when somebody says, oh, I'm a Christian, I go to church, okay, and mentions God and everything else, but throws the President of the United States of America under the bus, over the table, okay, over the roof, throws the President around and says, oh, nothing happened. No, but he was seen with the Democrats, okay, giving Bitcoins, showed them a Bitcoin out of their pocket inside of the House of Representatives, way far in the corner. Boy, do I like to pull up that tape. Oh. See that? That is a pretty good one. So I am going to, wow, that is a pretty good one. Yeah, well, that's why Mike Pence, he threw Trump under the bus. So when you throw Donald Trump under the bus, now who's going to vote for you for president? So, I mean, you're supposed to stick by the commander in chief. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, not throw people under the bus. So that's what Mike Pence did. So, I mean, it is what it is. Well, Mike Pence is not running for president no more, so we're not going to worry about him. But I think Ron DeSantis, I think he should stick with Florida, being a governor. Let a real man like Donald Trump take over president. Let him handle the presidency. Because, you know something? Because he knows what to do. Okay? And you know something? In 2024, we are going to make America great again. We're going to make America powerful again. That's what's going to happen. So, again, Donald Trump is going to win the nominee. And he will. So, I know. It's kind of hard. But I support Donald Trump over anything. But you know what? Like I said before, honestly, I wish I could meet him, shake his hand, give him a fist bump, or shake his hand. But cannot believe Pence threw him under the bus, over the table, over the roof. I can't believe he did that to the sitting president of the United States of America. Wow. So that's why Pence dropped out, because nobody likes him. Nobody likes Pence. I don't even like Pence. Never mind DeSantis. Well, just figure it out, man. Wow, that is a... No, figure it out. No, figure it out. I know you people don't. No, I know you people don't like Trump. I know some of you don't. I know that. I know some of you don't. I have a video on Truth Social. Go to Truth Social and listen to it. I'm loading it right now. You know, anybody that hates Trump, I wonder if they hate themselves. So I'm kind of like really wondering about that, because Trump is going to win the nominee. Wow. He will. They blamed him for January 6th, which is he never had nothing to do with. They blamed him for files. Okay, they tried to indict him 4 times, and they're still trying to do it. When are these people going to give up? When? The election is next year. Give up, people, because he's going to be your next president of the United States of America. Give up. Give up while you can. It's not. Just give up, man. Because we are going to make America wealthy and great again. And there's nothing in the world you can do about it. You guys and the people that voted for Biden are also upset. So the people that voted for Biden, they're going to be voting for Trump in this upcoming election. Oh. So that's what's going to happen. Still trying to put this video on Truth Social. Let's hope it goes through. Oh, my God. So, it's 6:06. The reason why I had to stay on for a little bit is because I didn't do yesterday. I didn't do a show yesterday. So, on Monday. So that's why I'm giving you guys a little bit of extra time for the show. So, but again, this time that video might go through on Truth Social. But I can go like this and it'll go through. So anyways, I'm going to check and see what's else on the agenda today and see what else we can talk about. And so let's see what we got on the agenda here today. I want somebody to stay on and just listen, hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out on things. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, I mean we are. Israel's under attack. Okay, and we have a war going on. All right, we do. Israel, the Palestinians, they attacked Israel. Hamas attacked Israel. Okay. From every direction. Okay, from every single direction. And do you think that Israel, Trump and DeSantis speaks to Johnson? Wait a minute. Well, I have a breaking news here. Hold on. I gotta get it. Oh, let me see here. Let me see what's going on. I do have a, Trump or DeSantis speaks to Johnson enormous by who he is endorsing. So, bye, Kamala. Finally, you get what you deserve. Kamala Harris finally gets what she deserves. Goodbye, Kamala. Goodbye. Wow. Trump or DeSantis, Speaker Johnson is announcing who he is endorsing. But I'm going to tell you, I think Mike Johnson is going to endorse Trump for President of the United States of America. I hope he does. Let DeSantis take care of Florida. See, when I mention Trump, people, they go away. See? Know why? Because they are afraid of Trump, what Trump might do when he's back in office again. Oh. Bye, Kamala. Bye-bye. Or you're going to cry like a little baby. Kamala Harris. Oh, please. Now, there ain't no Donald Trump electric vehicle. Donald Trump roasted the electric vehicles. Wow, good for him. He roasted the electric vehicles. Good. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. You roasted it. Nice. I want to see what he's got to say, though.
Gas turbine, because this car's not going to get you there. Well, you could if you stop about 4 times. Now, I want to go to Massachusetts, darling. I'm sorry, you can't do it. You're about, 12 miles away. The whole thing is crazy. Say what you want about the Democrats. They have horrible policy. Let's have open borders where millions and millions of people come in illegally into our country from prisons and from mental institutions and terrorists. Think of their policies. All electric cars. They don't go far. Where you can't get out of New Hampshire in an electric car. Where are you going? I'm going to Massachusetts. Well, you better get yourself a gas turbine, because this car's not going to get you there. Well, you could if you stop about 4 times. Now, I want to go to Massachusetts, darling.
He's killing him right now. Got the...
A woman.
I was so broke 1 month ago.
Yeah.
I threw my boyfriend's brand new TV in the trash because he's still paying for cable when he can just...
I'm not here.
Wow, look at this. Look at that war. Cool, huh? This is under the Biden administration. That's under the Biden administration.
I'm not here to hear what he has to say. That was what rang true, loud, and could not have been more honest, coming from the judge who has already predetermined that my client committed fraud before we even walked into this courtroom. I'm not here to hear what he has to say. Then why exactly am I being paid as an attorney, and why exactly are taxpayer dollars being used in this courtroom? The answer is very clear. Because Miss James wants to stand right here like she did this morning and call my client a liar, call the company fraudulent, and make a name for herself. She said this morning that the numbers don't lie, and they won't lie in this case. Well, Miss James, I have a message for you. The numbers didn't lie when you ran for governor, and that's why you dropped out. And the numbers don't lie when President Trump runs for office in 2024. And those numbers are loud and clear. This country is falling apart. And if we don't stop corruption in courtrooms where attorneys are gagged, where attorneys are not allowed to say what they need to say to protect their clients' interests. It doesn't matter what your politics are. Everyone has a right in this country to get up and put a defense. I don't care who you are. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can put objections on the record. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can stand up and say something when they see something wrong. But I was told to sit down today. I was yelled at. And I've had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. Let me be very clear. I don't tolerate that in my life. I'm not going to tolerate it here. And you know what? You shouldn't either. Because not every American citizen gets a camera and a microphone. And what I'm seeing is such a demise of American judicial system and democracy. Miss James came out this morning and said that she knew Mr. Trump, and she always calls him Mr. Trump because it kills her that he was the president. But the 45th president of this country, one of the best presidents we've had, has built a great company. It's worth a ton more than that statement of financial condition. And she doesn't know how to get out of it because her politics won't allow her. She calls him a bully. She says he's going to bring out racial slurs. He's going to say things today and taunt her. Well, Miss James, you taunted him. Before you came into office, before you saw one record, one statement of financial condition. I'm not here to hear what he has to say. That was what rang true, loud,
and could not have been more honest, coming from the judge who has already predetermined that my client committed fraud before.
So one thing that... How old are you? Come on, man.
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Florida. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you, Florida.
Instead of doing this,
you are one of.
Hey guys.
Don't talk in the mic and I'll buy you whatever you
don't sleep.
want.
So Joe Biden.
Joe Biden what?
That's so long. You goddamn stupid idiot. I can't.
Oh, the city council meeting's on. Oh no, thanks Scott for thank you Scott. Oh, the city council meeting's on. Wow. Scott, send me the what do you call it? Let's see, send me the wow, I don't see the I'm not watching the city council meetings. Yeah. Oh, it's Fall River Government Television.
Meeting. Thank you everyone for inviting us down here. It's another year. This was a challenging year for us.
I just want to rewind. I haven't seen you in a long time.
We had a year of growth.
Sorry about that.
Fall River. And I can just come up with some facts. I mean, I've been around a long time, and a lot of these members have as well. And I never thought that we would be over $9 billion now in total taxable property. Last year, we were at 8.6 billion. This year, we're at 9.7 billion. So we grew over $1 billion in value within 1 year. It's a tribute to the people who have faith in us, which are the taxpayers, have faith in our government, and have faith in the things we do, in our schools and the services we provide as well. Last year, I remember coming down and saying that we picked up over $3 million in new growth. The actual number, I think, was close to 3.7. This year, we picked up over 2.9. The numbers keep growing, which is a great thing. It's growing from a point of housing, it's growing from a point of commercials, and it's also growing greatly from utilities. Utilities has been a large factor in our growth. I'd like to have Dan make a couple of his interjections on what happened, because he's doing, again, like I stated, a marvelous job, and so is the staff. And Dan, do you have anything?
The 4:30 Committee on Economic Development and Tourism at 5:55 public hearing. The 6 p.m. Committee Finance, 7 p.m. Fall River City Council.
We had 40 new homes that were completed this year. We may have had more started, but there was 40 2 and 3 families. The biggest growth there was renovations and rehabs. Mixed use, primarily. It was tie agreements that have come off or changed in valuation. And the biggest, as Richard said, was utilities. The gas company and electric company putting in new substations and new gas piping, which you see in Fall River, the roads tore up. But those were the biggest improvements this year. And the values continue to grow. Looking at sales for next year, they're still on the rise. So
what's the new growth number?
New growth number is 2,939,000.
What's that compared to last year?
Last year was 3.7 million.
So what do you project?
So right now, we're projecting, I think it's somewhere around 1.8 for this next year. But obviously, it's largely dependent on the utilities. This year, we had 1.7 in just utility growth. And there's no way to tell what National Grid and Liberty Utility, the gas and electric companies, will do. You know, they don't give us a progression as far as, are they 50% done with the city, are they 100% done? So it's just going to depend on where they're at. And that was the large number this year, once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Another crook, Joe Camara.
Council C1, Council Kadim?
In terms of the utilities, so if they're, especially the gas company, if they're not giving you projections, how do you calculate what they've completed? Is it just
so every February they give us they have to turn in a form of list, and they give us what they've completed that year, but there is no percent complete. You know, they've laid X number of pipe, they've laid, you know, they break it all out by each little piece and part. So
we don't know how much is remaining. They haven't given us a total.
They have not. No, sir.
I yield.
Thank you, Council. Council seat 6, Council Vice President Pereira.
Council Kadim asked the question that I was going to ask, but I will take the time to say I congratulate you, Mr. Lang, and your office, and I'm really happy to hear that Sandra Cameron got her MAA. So you have all Massachusetts accredited assessors in your office. I think there's only one person that's working on it now, and I think that's great that they've done that, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And I hope your office gets the new rug and gets fixed up right away. Tough to work in close
the
quarters.
renovation's about 80% complete.
Right,
so.
but thank you very much.
Thank you.
With that, I yield.
Thank you, Councilor. All right, there being no further questions, thank you very much.
May I have a motion to adjourn? Roll call, Nancy Hino? Rich Wilson?
Yes.
Rich Gonzalez, yes, time? 6:24. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
I
Yeah.
like those 4-minute meetings.
Yeah.
What about the homeless people? A
Motion
rug
close
in his
public hearing.
office to fix up his
Motion to close the
office.
public hearing has been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, public meeting is now closed.
Wow. A rug. A rug in his office. Wow.
City Council Committee on Finance will come to order. Clerk will call the roll.
Office. He's gonna have a rug in his office. Wow. My God. Oh my God.
Pereira?
Here.
Reposo?
Here.
A rug in
Here.
his office.
Here.
What wasteful
Pursuant to the open
spending
meeting law, any
that these
person may
people
make an
do.
audio or video recording of this public hearing.
Yeah, what terrible
Attendees are
spending.
therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made whether perceived or unperceived by those present and not deemed acknowledged and permissible. It's now time for citizens' input time. We have one individual that signed up, Kelly Buchanan, subject matter, illegal encampments. No, you're good. Yeah, okay.
Good evening. Congratulations, all.
Thank you.
I am here tonight to follow up on the progress concerning my grievance regarding the illegal encampments within our city, specifically the encampment located just below Kennedy Park. Please advise on the progress that has been made since my last appearance as the illegal encampments continue to grow in size. Again, I thank you for your time, consideration, and attention in this matter. So,
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. There being no further business between finance, I entertain a motion to adjourn
Motion to
finance.
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn has been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? City Council Committee on Finance is now adjourned. The regular City Council meeting will begin at 7 o'clock.
Regular begin at 7 o'clock. And the homeless camps still haven't been addressed. Wow. Good. Wow. Oh my God. The regular City Council meeting will adjourn. Will start at 7 o'clock. Know why? Because the camps down at Kennedy Park has not been addressed. So it has not been addressed. Wow. It's wow, my God. Oh boy. Yeah, well. Well, my show has ended, and I want to tell people take care. My show has ended, and I want to tell people thank you for watching and take care. Have a great night. I'm gonna go and check out the video anyway before I post it. See here.